Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena, suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the Abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
What business have you here?
Would that all my days were so good. I swear I blinked once in the last hour. Feels eerie with no one about.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
tell is, Vermund was once a beastren.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Good to see you, Master.
Please.
I must confess, I'm rather lost. I feel this trial is too much for one.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around, You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Doesn't seem right, this.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just as she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is I only hope I've not forgotten. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Twice as fine here.
This isn't worth my time.
What about this?
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Some of us get taste. I dream of
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Not at the expense of my duty.
I've not an inkling of what to do.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Even the best of us have
So dull.
Need anything?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Oh, no rush.
Will this take long? I'm terribly busy. I've no time for pointless chatter. Whate'er 'tis, I've not the time to hear it.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
This is quite a quandary.
Wearing armor all day.
Suppose I ought to earn my...
Give me a moment to think, will you? We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
I'm just grateful.
Let me get that.
You ought to save our best.
Thank you, Master. Only so
This brute has quite a temper.
Its heart is most honest.
But it can be done. Close the heart inside you. Strike there.
You must rally. Panicking will only place the enemy's advantage.
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
You'll not listen.
You have my protection.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemies weak, but not necessarily easier to counter. Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry.
I see you have taken it. hunt.
Splendid.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Would you care to behold a forgotten rift stone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far.
Ah, yes. I know where we need to go.
I can guide you there, if you wish.
I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with.
Good. We're here. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
A decent spot to make camp, assuming there are no monsters about.
The road turns perilous after nightfall. It would behoove us to rest here till the morn comes.
Our master. There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Harpies, master!
No letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Was this ox cart assailed? 'Tis in a dreadful state.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now! I shan't let the palm be. Take that! I knew you would prevail.
Ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success. A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
True enough. I'm here to aid you. Arisen, are you all right?
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
I espy a hobgoblin.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I battle here, see?
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait a moment.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I do not use their rage to our advantage.
I am well aware. First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance. We're a much easier target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Let's try for the same result with our next attack.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We have to make our way over to it.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
You have my protection. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
Vernworth never fails to take the breath away.
Take care you do not become so focused on the city that you become blind to your surroundings.
Right you are.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
I shan't let them harm you.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Having more of these to hand ought to serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. Naught spurs the imagination like places yet unvisited.
I would advise caution. There may well be traps about.
Come on then! What did you do to provoke it? It was most wise.
Do be mindful of your surroundings.
You'll not live to regret this.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Drop all your valuables, and
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Come on!
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
Indeed, you are correct.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Fewer burdens certainly make for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I know every face here.
Welcome.
Brought me some. Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Have you found any of the items we perchance.
Always a pleasure. Welcome, and well met.
Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself, particularly if you are eligible for a special vote. Heretofore unseen opportunity.
Always a pleasure.
Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to